Hello and welcome to Visual Recreation, the essential video guide to winning FML each and every week. I'm your local movie buff, Drew, and as the world is taking a pause on pretty much everything these days, we are telling you to hit play on certain streaming services and streaming recommendations that we think you would enjoy. We would like to help you relax a little bit more as we are changing the name from Visual Recreation to Visual Recommendations. So we're gonna start off by throwing it over to Joey with his first recommendation for y'all. What do you got there, Joey?
Now, starting with my number 5 pick, Men in Black. Yes, the original, the first Men in Black with Will Smith. This is a great movie to watch. I just enjoy watching this all the time, so I'm putting it at number 5. What do you got, Andrew?
Wow, that's a great recommendation. Now, for my first recommendation, I'm doing a full series. Now, you might have some time on your hands, so why not watch a full movie series? And I'm gonna suggest watching Indiana Jones movies. All 4 are on Netflix right now, so if you have a Netflix subscription or use somebody else's passwords or just want to get a free trial, go get it and watch all of the Indiana Jones movies. I haven't watched them in so long. They're great movies. They're great escapisms. Indiana Jones is like one of the most iconic movie characters ever created, which is amazing. I haven't watched these movies in forever, so I want to go rewatch these movies at a time where I'm just sitting at home, possibly chilling out, doing my thing. And I've never seen the 4th movie. Now, a lot of people have told me not to watch the 4th movie, The Crystal Skull, and I haven't watched it because I haven't had time. But now, it's like I have time, why not watch the first 3, and then I'll watch the 4th one, decide for myself whether I don't like it or if I like it. I like Shia LaBeouf. I think Harrison Ford is fine, but maybe I'll like it, maybe I won't. But now I have time to watch it and decide for myself, and you can decide for yourself as well. Now, let's throw it back over to Joey. What's your next recommendation for us, Joey?
Very good, yes, I like that as well. Now, for my next movie up, Jumanji, a classic. Robin Williams, you know, a board game that pulls 2 kids into it, brings a safari hunter out of it. Things are going crazy. You got monkeys, you got rhinos tearing up cars. Jumanji, fun movie, the original one, classic, love it. You should watch it.
Wow, that is some fantastic recommendation there, Joey. The next one I have is another video series, and this is the Free Willy trilogy that you can find on Hulu if you have a Hulu membership. Now, as a kid, I watched Free Willy a ton. My favorite animal growing up, and still my favorite animal, is the orca, or the killer whale as it's called. And I watched Free Willy 1 a ton. And essentially, it's about a kid who is a rapscallion who steals cakes and spray paints a lot. He has to do some charity work at a zoo/aquarium that has no guests. He makes friends with a killer whale named Willy, and then he sets him free. However, I don't remember what happened in the second one or the third one. I thought they freed him. Apparently they did, but he still needs freeing in the second one and the third one. Now, you may have seen Free Willy 1, but you may have not seen Free Willy 2 or 3, or don't remember it. Now you can with Hulu. So I say go check that out and decide for yourself whether we should have needed a second or third one. I don't think we should have, but hey, you never know. Maybe they're so good. Maybe I'm not remembering correctly. All right, Joey, what's next on your recommendation list?
Yeah, I'm digging that. Now, next up, my number 3 is going to be Toy Story. Listen, this was the first feature-length animation movie back in 1995. Started everything. You got Woody, Buzz Lightyear. Woody's afraid that he's going to be replaced by this new Space Ranger toy. It is a classic. It goes on Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, Toy Story 4. All of them pretty good, but the original, Where It All Begins, is great. Tim Allen in there. You got Tom Hanks in there. It's just fantastic.
Wow, I have not seen that in forever. What a great list you have there, Joey. Now, my next one, I know I've been cutting the lines and taking some shortcuts. I said my top 5 recommendations, and my first 2 picks have 4 and 3 movies. Well, this one has much more movies, as I'm suggesting going to Amazon Prime and watching some A24 films. Growing up, I used to like just movies. Then I started liking actors and directors. Now I like movie studios, and one of my favorite movie studios is A24. I think they have some provocative themes, they have some great visuals, they have some great storytelling, and I just love it. I love watching these movies. So on Amazon Prime, they have a ton. If you have a Prime account, you can watch these movies for free with your Amazon Prime account. So with that being said, they have The Farewell on there, Lady Bird, Hereditary, and Midsommar. I've watched Midsommar like 2 or 3 times already. I love it. I suggest going there. And they have some other ones that hadn't been theatrically released, like Low Tides, Hot Summer Nights, Under the Silver Lake. I love pretty much all those. I say go check those out. They're really fun. They're really provocative. Like I said, maybe they're not for everybody, but I say go check them out. I love A24. And if you love A24 and independent films, go check that out. But Joey, I'm throwing it back over to you. What say you?
Right. Okay. Well, my number 2 film, my favorite Christmas movie. Listen, during this time, it's important to just stay joyful. I know a lot of things are going on, but Christmas brings joy to the world, and what better movie to bring joy, laughter, and just fun comedy with Sinbad and Arnold Schwarzenegger is Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way, one of my favorite Christmas movies, actually probably my top favorite Christmas movie, really, if I'm going to be honest. The dad has to find his son a toy that he was supposed to get weeks and months ago, and he's just sent on this journey. Crazy adventure ensues as he tries to get this toy on Christmas Eve. Fantastic movie, it's hilarious, bombs, explosions, a lot of funny stuff. I mean, I don't want to give anything away. I feel like you probably should have already seen it by now, but it's a great movie. Check it out.
Wow. I did not see that one coming on your list, but that is a great one. Now the next one I have, like I said, I haven't been playing by the rules with these recommendations, and I'm not going to start playing by the rules now, as I'm talking about an Apple TV Plus series called Servant. Now, I don't want to talk too much about this one, because I don't want to give away too much. Also, I've only seen half of it, and I'm so intrigued by it that I need to finish it, but I don't want to give anything away. It's done by M. Night Shyamalan, and it's just a story that seems refreshing and original and has a lot of twists and turns in it, and it has you thinking a lot while you're watching this, and you're trying to get ahead of it, right? There's some movies that you want to watch or TV series that are just funny to watch that you don't really have to think about, like Friends, The Office, or It's Always Sunny. But then there's shows that you want to get invested in that want you to take your mind off of whatever you're doing and really dive deep into the story and try to figure out what's going on with it as it's progressing. And this is what Servant is, or as Joey and I like to call it, Servant. We used to watch it when we worked together and we weren't social distancing, but now we are. And so we were watching it, and after every episode, we had to pause it and had to have a discussion about what we think is happening, as we had to wait every single week for a new episode. Now the whole season 1 has dropped on Apple TV Plus. Go check it out. You can you have a subscription to it, or you can get a free trial for 7 days. I say get a free trial at least, and please check out Servant. It's fantastic. It's great. It's so provocative. It's so just like it puts you in a trance almost, and you're just sitting there going like, what is happening? How did they do this? What is going on? I love it. It's great. I gotta go finish it. Maybe after this video, I'll go finish it and sign up for Apple TV Plus. But Joey, what's the last movie on your list for your recommendations?
Okay. Yeah, I can get behind all those. All those are great picks. Now, for my last one, of course, I mean, I'm wearing the shirt Star Wars. We talk about it all the time. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So I would say watch the original trilogy first. I mean, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. You can't get any better than that. But as far as the new sequel movies, I mean, I'm a big fan of The Force Awakens. I like the direction it was headed. Don't know if I'm 100% sold on where it ended up, but I mean, it's Star Wars. It's fun to watch. Prequels, they can be fun too, but I mean, the original 3, they're classics. Groundbreaking. They're just amazing. So check those out.
Wow, oh wow, what a great list after all those movies. That is a fantastic list. And now I'm actually going to be playing by the rules this time and suggesting and recommending one movie, and the one movie I'm going to be recommending is Annabelle Comes Home. You can rent this on all different TV services, but if you have an HBO account and HBO subscription, you can go watch it on there with that subscription. Annabelle Comes Home is like the third movie in the Annabelle spin-off series from The Conjuring. Now, I know The Conjuring has a ton of movies that are blah, that don't really hit the mark. I'm looking at you, The Curse of La Llorona. But Annabelle Comes Home is like an homage to all the old horror movies. It's so much fun. Me and Angry Geek did a review on the FML pod not too long ago on this movie, and we both just really enjoyed it. We're both horror fans and just love this movie. Now, granted, we weren't the most excited for a ton of the Conjuring movies. Even though we're horror fans, we can still be critiquing the horror movies as we want to see good horror movies. And we think that Annabelle Comes Home is just fun. It's just a fun movie. Don't watch it with the whole family. Not everybody's gonna like this movie. And you don't really need to see all the other Conjuring movies. You can just jump right into Annabelle Comes Home and just have a good time with it. I don't think I saw the second Annabelle, and I went straight into Annabelle Comes Home, and it is fantastic. It's phenomenal. We loved it. We had a great time. We enjoyed it. We kind of just shut our brains off and just had a fun time. It was a lot of fun. You can tell that the creators had a lot of fun with it, and they did a lot of fun stuff in it to where tons of things could happen, and maybe more spin-offs happening that are actually good and could be really fun and recommendation. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you. We hope we helped you out in your time of wondering what to watch during these times. I know it's scary, but we wish everybody to be safe and be sanitized. Thank you so much for watching. While you're down there, hit that like and subscribe button. Also, while you're down there, leave us a comment on what you think we should watch, me and Joey should watch. Maybe something that's not on our list. Maybe it's something that you just recently watched, or something that recently came out that you think is fantastic. Watched Hunters on Amazon Prime. Let us know if it's good or not. Maybe people who are watching this would like more recommendations. Maybe they saw every single thing that we suggested on our list, and maybe you would like to suggest something for somebody else to possibly watch. Please let us know. Thank you so much. And if you have seen Free Willy 2 or Free Willy 3, let us know what you thought of it.